The Saxony Grill Gazebo by Backyard Discovery is a very impressive setup for a dedicated grilling area. It features quality cedarwood construction stained a dark coffee color, a corrugated sheet metal roof, 2 braced powder-coated steel countertops, and a you decide where to put it power port with both standard electrical and USB connections. These are the actual dimensions from the manufacturer. Measuring from the base post, the gazebo is approximately 7 feet wide at the front and 4.5 feet deep. It stands at a height of a little more than 7.25 feet at its highest point. It is approximately 71 inches between the countertops where your grill will likely sit. The assembly instructions are extremely easy to understand, with clear assembly and structural diagrams. The unit package will contain the typical paper instruction manual that is also available for download from the Backyard Discovery website in Adobe PDF format. It is recommended to download the BILT App, available through Google Play or the App Store. The BILT App provides animated 3D action diagrams with audio instructions through your smartphone or tablet. The grill gazebo is packaged in 2 shipping boxes nearing 300 pounds combined. With a lowered tailgate, the boxes will fit in the back of a pickup truck. Because of the length and weight of the boxes, it is a good idea to use small movers dollies that will make moving the packages around much easier. The shipping boxes are sealed with clear packing tape. To open the box, run a cardboard cutter along the clear packing tape at the bottom of the shipping boxes. Having them elevated with the mover's dolly will make it much easier. The pergola is well packed with minimal packing materials. The bulk of the throwaway materials and waste will be from the plastic bags. For step 1 of the assembly, you will be attaching the foot base and foot base cover to the posts. It is recommended to use sawhorses or a very sturdy work table. Don't forget to slide the base cover onto the post before installing the foot base. Step 2, you will be attaching the rails to the posts. First, make sure that you have a P3 post and a P4 post. One is taller than the other. And make sure that the L bracket holes are facing in. After installing the L brackets, you can use a clamp to hold the rail in place as you fasten it. For steps 4 through 6, you will assemble and install the front joist and rear rail assembly. With the help of another adult, raise the post assemblies, ensuring the tall posts are facing to the front. It may be helpful to use a heavy chair to prevent the post assembly from falling due to sudden wind gusts. With the help of another adult, install 1 bolt to serve as a pivot hinge to raise the joist assembly and attach it to the opposite post. When attaching the corbel to the post assembly, the Torx bit may be too short and a hex bit extension may be necessary to fully tighten the lag screw. For steps 7 through 9, you will install the countertops and metal rods on the right and left side of the gazebo. You will begin by assembling the rail and L brackets that will support the countertops. You may need the help of another adult and find assembly easier using a sturdy table or workbench. When assembling, make sure that the flat end of the 223 and 224 L brackets are facing up and the holes of the rail are facing down. The countertop will be installed over the flat end of the 223 and 224 L brackets. Installing the metal rods and rail assembly to the pergola can be a little challenging. Using masking tape or similar tape will help hold the rods in place as you complete the installation. Do not make the mistake of installing all 4 lag screws to the post as seen here. As indicated by the manufacturer's instructions, only install the bottom 2, but do not completely tighten. You will need a small space between the post and L bracket to slide in the countertop. For steps 10 through 15, you will assemble the pergola roof. It is very important to construct in a level surface and ensure the rafter and beams match the squared roof dimensions as provided by the manufacturer. When installing and handling the metal roof panels, make sure to wear protective gloves. While removing the blue protective plastic is easy with the roof panels, it's a little more challenging and can be time-consuming for the edge trim pieces. The fastest way found was to peel the protective plastic back equally from all sides, but be extremely careful if you do not use gloves. You may need the help of several adults to raise a roof into place. It is a good idea to wear protective gloves, as some of the roof panels and edge trim have exposed sharp edges. As indicated by the manufacturer, raise the roof into place from the back side of the gazebo and slide into place. Position the roof so the number 2 and number 4 rafters lie between the 2 bolts on the front of the joist. This will line up the roof to make easy installation of the rafter brackets. It may be necessary to pull on the outside rafter assembly to properly center the brackets. The power port is easy to install. Choose a location and use the template to mark or punch the holes for the double-headed screws. A critical final step is to secure the grill gazebo with the included concrete anchor screws. Please refer to the manufacturer's instructions for more information on this process. Please subscribe and click on the notifications so you can get additional instruction as soon as it's published.